place that's seen its share of great moments through the years. A look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Paul Blackburn is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now, Kike Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Boston. The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Chapman brings it in. And that's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
At the plate, Jaren Duran. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Just underway here in Oakland. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bogarts is off at first with 2 away. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The Red Sox leave 1, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Duran is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Richards has exactly 50 wins at the big league level in his career. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman. Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well-liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these umps have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set and the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10. Hunter.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Go.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. Runners on first with one down. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
One out and a runner on second base. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Boston. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Yeah. You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will kick off the base of the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that brings up Chad Pender as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jaren Duran.
Jaren Duran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Bogaerts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And this is taken in for the second out.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And now the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Stephen Piscotty, and they could use a spark from him here.
Right fielder, Stephen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, John Murphy.
And stepping in, Sean Murphy, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Elvis Andres now. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here now is Rafael Devers. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now here it comes.
1-1. I got them 1 and 2.
Hard liner to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run, he gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dulbeck.
Next up is Bobby Dalbeck. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry.
Baseman, Jed Lowry.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Popped him up. Devers over to his right. 1 down.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looped out toward third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 22,
So here is Ramon Laureano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's nothing. Now it'll be Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yan Gomes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now at the plate is Kike Hernandez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jaren Duran.
Into the box, Jaren Duran as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air out toward left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the A's, the left fielder, Jaren Pender.
First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like he has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sean Murphy waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Striding in is Sean Murphy. Struck out in his first at-bat. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Two pitches fouled away. And the pitch. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Athletic, the shortstop, Elvis Andres.
Here it comes now to Andres. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Now the pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fastball just inside. Lowry stands at first with 1 out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 22.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now back.
Boy, this is a big inning, Brewer. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the AB now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Here's the 0-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dalbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dulbeck.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Romo is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. A ball and a strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard down the line. Chapman's got it. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Jaren Duran.
Up next, Yan Gomes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chad Pender.
The left fielder, Chad Pender.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find
high in the air and deep to left center field. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Now here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So Elvis Andres the next to bat. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Runner at second here with one man out. Now Andres with a swing and a deep drive to left. Verdugo looks up. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
So now to the plate, Jake Lowry, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
3 runs already home here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-2 Oakland. Jake Diekman is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Duran.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jaren Duran. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next up, Xander Bogaerts. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is... Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 3-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Adam Ottavino will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Now, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Now
to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has
Now
a good
back,
fastball.
the
What does he do?
designated
He just throws this
Mitch
good fastball right by,
Moreland.
brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
The left fielder, number 4, Pender.
At the plate now, Chad Pender, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2 and 1.
Down to 2 and 1.
Can't connect there. It's 2 and 2. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he
Now
comes
batting,
through in the
right
8th
fielder,
to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Singled last time up. And he falls behind 0-2. Moreland over at second. Pender at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot
Now
to say
batting,
about that
catcher,
pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Trevor
attention,
Rosenthal
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching
hoping
for
to
the
finish
Athletics.
this one off here in the top of the ninth.
41, Trevor Rosenthal.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
So the next to bat will be Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
4-2 the final score today. The Athletics used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Sergio Romo earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Trevor Rosenthal closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs.